Senator, outline how you think it is, in your mind, appropriate that Chief Justice John Roberts makes this decision.
Well, Chuck, it's great to be with you because the Constitution and the Senate rules allow the Chief Justice to make that decision. They also empower the Senate to set up the rules for this trial. So the Senate can say that the Chief Justice should, in the first instance, rule on requests for documents and witnesses, whether they're relevant or not. And that is the way we handle trials every day around the country. The judges consider questions of evidence and they make those rulings. And by the way, it would still allow the Senate by a majority vote to overrule the Chief Justice, but it would just say, let's have an impartial ruling.
I was just going to say, you used the words first instance. So help me out with timing here. That implies to me that before the debate about a vote on witnesses, you would like to get this Chief Justice decision out of the way immediately.
Yes, we would, Chuck. And look, we're looking at every procedural option here to pursue this, and we'll have to figure out whether the McConnell resolution has any room for that. With respect to this issue on witnesses and documents, let me just say this. Any senator who votes to deny the American people the truth and deny witnesses and documents should at the very least issue a public statement like Lamar Alexander did, saying that the House managers met their burden. They proved all the facts on the abuse of power article, that the president did withhold that assistance from Ukraine to try to get that personal political favor. Because if they're not willing to concede that, then it's all the more important that we hear the facts. But if they're willing to say that John Bolton will come and prove the president a liar, then that's the least they can do if they're going to deny the American people more facts and the truth.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.